Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Cam Newton now bringing out the Carolina Panthers. And for Cam, after the win last week, he's the first Panther QB since the millennium to throw 300-plus in the yardage category and 3 or more touchdowns in back-to-back games. I found that interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting, and it's good for the record books in Carolina. But what they care about in 2017, they won at New England. They beat Tom Brady. They won in Detroit, beat Matthew Stafford. Don't think for a second that quarterbacks don't know who's on the other side of the field when the game begins.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is so good. There goes Jonathan Stewart. The 30, 20 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate, big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown, because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Gano out to kick this one away. Carson Wentz bringing out the Philadelphia offense, and last week he faced another Carson Palmer, and Wentz won that battle 34-7. And in case you're wondering, we did check. That's the first time that 2 Carsons squared off in NFL history.
And you know I'm into the minutia, right? You know I'm into the trivia. You just got me with that one.
Hat tip to Ed Brady for getting that information to him.
Wow, that's pretty good. But we do know one thing. The younger Carson got the better of that deal. What a big day Carson Wentz had in leading the Eagles to a victory.
Yeah, 3 touchdown passes before they even went to the... And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. From the gun, it's Wentz. Flushed out right. Airing it out deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they got out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. Second down following the incompletion. Throwing again. Newton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Newton on third down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And Stewart lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. Following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it a second down. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
So under the category of, while it can't be us because we're not that good, but could you imagine if this was you? LeGarrette Blount, his first 1,000-yard season since what, 2010, his rookie year, and 18 touchdowns in the regular season? And no longer with New England.
He is over 30 now. He turned 30 in December. I don't know if that played a factor, but yeah, such a productive year, and then he's gone.
Well, that just tells you this. Now he's going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder trying to prove something.
Wentz now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Going underneath to Blount. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make this a second down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And this is taken to the 7. A good pickup there at 22. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Uptown Charlotte after this timeout.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Throwing now is Wentz. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. They'll go Wentz to Blount here. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Play fake to Blount. Now it's Wentz, eluding the pressure right. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end.
Push came to shove. They stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a first down. Now Newton on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And fans, a quick reminder from the NFL, after nearly a decade of working together in the fight against breast cancer, this year the NFL and the American Cancer Society, they're broadening the scope of their efforts to tackle multiple types of cancer. And you can learn more about the expanded Crucial Catch initiative and access the Defender, a new digital tool that provides Crucial Catch.
And I applaud the NFL for broadening its scope here, because cancer affects us all in many different ways, and now everyone will have the ones that they can focus on and be able to support.
Throwing on third down, Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Now a man who subbed in for Andy Lee down the stretch last year, Michael Pilardi, to kick it away, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. That's pulled in at the 32. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Officially a minute 54 to go in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now Wentz looking deep for his tight end Ertz. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Wentz going to give this one to Blunt. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
To throw on second down is Newton. It's caught right side, Dixon. Oh, he slipped. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there just before halftime. 59 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And welcome back. The offensive unit they took as we resume action. They go play action here on first down. And this will complete right side to Funchess. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Devin Funchess, 29 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side. No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half. Gano for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Gano out to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out to the field. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, here's Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. They run Smallwood, and he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes a timeout, and now we're set to get going. Here's Donnie Jones now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. He'll take this inside the 40. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top, as we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
All right, Brandon, back to you guys in a minute. But first, it's indeed time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Panthers are happy to be in front right now and just want to play 2 more solid quarters. The Eagles won't panic either. They know they just need